Hey YouTube, how's it going? Well, I've had a few things happen since the last video, and mostly been shop projects. Been actually been officiating several weddings, so between that and doing the shop work, it's been it's been really busy. But I'm still getting some knives and hawks done. I tried something. This was a project back before Blade. I don't remember if it was this year or last year. I think it was this year. There was an article in Blade magazine about forging a push dagger. Push daggers aren't as easy to forge as a lot of knives because, well, in the example of a hidden tang, you have the portion of the tang that passes through the handle. This is roller chain or motorcycle chain Damascus. Or in the case of an integral design, just a basic design like a little blacksmith knife. You just bring it around and curl. And of course, a scale tang is slab-sided. The way they showed to do this was actually cut and slit, and basically to have your dagger shape and then a oblong skeletonized handle. I wanted to try something different, and I've had varying degrees of success actually using the forging press that Josh Nicolaitis had contributed to the shop. So what I did come up with was this little spring steel 9260 push dagger, which it's not too bad. I mean, I tried it out in the shop. It's not bad. Leaving it rather heavy and trying to do a thin edge, I ended up with a little more rounded tip than what I was hoping to produce. But basically, I had to come in here and reduce this ricasso area, perhaps, with the drawing dies, so that I could get something that would fit. Now the handle on this particular example is asymmetric. You may notice that. However, so is my hand. So I made this to fit my hand rather than have symmetry that's seen in most other daggers. So that's one of the projects up. I'm turning out a lot of these little blacksmith knives because holidays on the way, and I will end up moving a bunch of those. And as usual, I am doing more and more Tomahawks. Okay, so this is a pipe hawk. This is mono steel head, differentially heat treated, and I silver soldered a section of forged rifle barrel on the back here. Quite happy with the results there. The handle is not drilled. This is a standard handle. It can be switched out or it can be drilled. I'm getting a lot of people who are like, well, I want to buy a pipe hawk and use it as a tomahawk and throw it, which is a terrible idea once the handle's drilled because you've compromised the integrity. In many cases, once it's drilled and you try to use it as a tomahawk on anything aside from a soft, squishy living thing, it has a tendency to have a pretty high rate of failure. So I like the design and all. I've actually considered drilling and tapping to put a set screw, which you could always remove the set screw and use it as a pipe. I quit smoking, so I've kind of stayed away from testing out the pipe tomahawks now. Anyway, I had done, I think I've actually got a couple more of these coming up. Just kind of a hammer spall style. And these are narrower bladed. They're not really as much on the thrower hawks. Your backyard throwing tomahawks. These can be thrown. They're drifted for a standard tomahawk handle. However, they're lighter. These actually work rather well. Similar in style to the cold steel trail hawk. It's got a small hammer spall, which I suppose you could drive tent stakes with or something like that. What I've used them more for anything is more than anything rather is knocking off a chunk of flint to nap into a blade or to use with a striker. I've also used this blunt portion to put down small game that are on their way out after basically dispatch a game after you made your shot. And then I have several of these neat little Tomahawks. Yeah. Really like these. Really like the Spike Hawks. Light, fast. What can I say? I've been watching a lot of Patriot. I've been watching a lot of the Last of the Mohicans. This one is just downright aggressive. I didn't even go with the pick style. I went with a rounded spike. And dropped that blade a little bit. Hook. Come around. Okay, yeah, I watched a lot of Last Mohicans lately. Good movie, I like it. And then did another longer spiked Tomahawk and oil finished handles. Did a little bit of burning to them. They've been turning out pretty nice. I've got to get those marked, get those on market, and see how everything goes. So, with that being said, everybody have a great day. Subscribe to the channel. Give me some suggestions about what you'd like to see. And we'll see what we can come up with. You have a great day.